Hello, chat. Welcome to the Bubble Podcast.
This is the bubble. I was not expecting of this to be the bubble.
It's the Bubble Podcast.
It's the bubble. This is so cool. Welcome one and all.
Welcome to the Bubble Podcast.
Yeah, I remember that one time when I accidentally played the entire intro.
That was
the
funny.
entire Mario song remix. That was silly. This is episode. Guess what, Kat? Did you know today's like a special number?
What's the special number? It's not 9/11 yet.
I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. That's a lot of episodes. We do 52 a year. That'd be like
it's almost
18
the 9/11
years.
episode.
That would be 18 years.
Oh,
Oh,
the 9/11 episode's closing in.
No, that would be. We're getting Wesley for that one, right?
Yeah.
No, so obviously it's not the 9. No, it's just a special number. 30.
What's the special number? Whoa, that's how old I am.
Yeah, chat. Can you believe she's 30 and dating?
Fuck, I should have started this a bit at
No.
like the first episode, and just every episode's like, oh wow, that's how old I am.
Can you believe she's 30 and dating my age-year-old? You don't know how. I've never age dropped myself ever.
I was thinking of something that I thought would be funny to say for like the bit, but actually I'm not giving the people that out of context.
Okay, I've decided to stop age dropping myself. I get that if I ever get big, people are just gonna go back to my old videos and find it. But for now, I don't have a big enough following for that to happen, so I should be good.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna stop age dropping myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you want to talk about the thing you did today, or is it too personal life?
I think I'm comfortable talking about it.
Because I don't
so
even know how
far-
it went. I mean, I know it went good.
Huh?
All I know is you said it went good, so.
Yeah. No, I had a pretty good interview at a coffee place near my house. I'm not saying that much more specifically, but like, I feel like it went pretty well. I haven't really had proper work experience yet. I've mostly just been kind of fending to myself with like whatever I can find, and I'm in a comfortable enough position where I can safely do just whatever I want. So this might actually get me on the board.
That's cool. I am having the opposite. Today is my second to last shift at my job.
Yo, hype.
Tomorrow morning will be my last one. And then
You see, I would be a streamer full time, but assets are expensive.
Yeah. I'm planning on just going, full time starting Wednesday. I'll buy more expensive stuff the bigger I get. I know my equipment right now isn't super expensive, but no, it's good. And also,
I want to lick your face.
Also, I have one announcement that I have not
What's
even
your
told you
announcement?
about yet.
Oh?
So,
Oh, really?
I love making web series, right?
Mhm.
And I used to make a bunch.
Mhm.
And I'm leaving soon to go live in California next year.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do one more web series. I'm writing it. I'm actually gonna put effort in this time, like buy props and shit. And I got a couple friends on board. The very few IRL friends I have. Not to mention the IRL. I have to get IRL friends that get along with each other. It's hard being a web serieser, but I'm
Web
doing
seriesr.
that, and I'm excited to see where it goes. It's a send off, so it's silly.
Mhm.
The plot's pretty basic. I'm not gonna get into the plot just yet.
I think you should get into the plot.
I literally just started writing it. For all I know, I could be like, actually, this is ass, and turn it around on his head. Like, I don't want to. I'll get into the
You
plot.
should tell the people about the plot.
I'll get into the plot when we start recording it.
All right, that's fair.
which will
Just
probably
another
be in
reason
a
to stick
few.
around and smash that subscribe button
Oh my
so
god.
you don't miss updates.
Do you know what I do you know what I realized? Do you know what they started doing recently?
What?
I had to call to activate my new credit card, right? My old one expired. I got a new one.
Can I eat your old one?
Anyway, I had a new credit card. Why are you doing the autistic blinking again? I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it. It's so silly, and I'm not gonna be able to look away because it's so silly and autistic. But I'm gonna talk about this. Um, so basically, Chad, I'm sorry. What was I talking about again? How is she doing this to me, Chad? I'm being brainwashed. Okay, poor audio listeners. Let me think. Right. I would say we'll probably record it in a couple months. This is supposed to be a send off, right? So there's gonna be some dramatic bits in it, and it's what I'll tell you is that it's a little silly.
Mhm.
The plot is kind of basic for its genre, but it's extra silly, and
I
there's
wanna.
very light political innuendos and also pro-trans sentiment.
Whoa, the trans person is pro-trans? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like I can't write a series without pro-trans sentiment being in it. I'm fucking trans. I'm playing a trans character, and obviously the sentiment is gonna be good. So yeah.
Hmm. A thought just came to mind. But you like doing acting stuff. And so I realize that, oh no, these aren't girl clothes. These are costumes for me to act in.
I've used that line before. They found bras of mine. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, that push up the booba. Audio listeners, we're talking about my parents.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, that's for my characters.
Sneaky bastard.
What else? I was off the cuff too. Well, I did that with my stepdad. My mom knows now. She just doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I wish that you had the assets to just keep buying more if you did anything to
mhm.
the old stuff.
um, it's not even that stuff that they got rid of. They just got rid of shirts that said like religion is poison and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like, cause most of it they couldn't find. One time, I probably confused the fuck out of my stepdad. He continued my laundry. I do not like people touching my laundry, even if there's nothing in there I had to hide. But he finished my laundry and there found a
And
bra.
I touch your laundry.
You can. So I
Yay.
there he found a bra in there and he was thinking like this doesn't fit my wife and why the fuck is it in my child's laundry? Because obviously my child's a boy. So he just put it in his room and laid it on the bed. And I just went in there and took it and brought it back in my room. Um,
Magic trick.
he didn't say anything. Even to my mom about it, I asked her. So he probably thought he was losing his fucking mind. um, but yeah, had to sneak that one. I do want to remind I don't like to talk about my parents too much online.
No,
Don't,
that's fair.
cause don't fucking harass them, guys. They're they're victims.
Okay, but what if it's funny?
No, they're victims of the spooky brainwashers.
Yeah, propaganda is scarily powerful.
Yeah, that's how I like to think of it because they are nice people. They just think that like being trans is harmful and it'll make me want to kill myself. Um.
I'm
So
gonna lick your nose.
okay, now I know when you see my real face, you don't say it because my nose is big. So that's good because my nose is not big on this model.
I wanna lick it.
Bleh.
Nah. I my cat girl brain is going ape shit. I wanna lick you.
What the hell?
I wanna lick
Did
you.
you ever see that thing I sent you? You were a little confused when I sent it to you.
What?
Remind me
Fucking.
remind me to tell you something after. No offense,
Okay.
chatters. Look what I sent to you, chat. For reference, I'm Polly, and
Her boobs.
what?
You boobs.
Holy shit. Anyway, I had a really there's a character in a show I like that looks like exactly like Cat. Um, there was a silly moment where like this silly character was like smiling through the it was a Squidward SpongeBob moment. This silly cat was smiling through the window and kind of peeking through like across the window, and the other person inside. You can't just do the blinking thing and expect me to respond every time. Cat chatters, listeners are gonna get bored of the bit. Okay, I guess I'm carrying this one, chat. Anyway, let's talk about politics. I can't think of anything. I don't really. It's kind of same old shit. Um, y'all, what do you do?
I'm gonna bite Trump because he is orange.
I'm. That's great, honey.
I can rhyme orange with banana.
Or Nana. I just listened to that song like yesterday.
Banana.
It's not even the best line either. I was hoping the Fortnite line would be the one that got big. Because it was right after that. Born Nana, eating pork rind, sword fighting in pajamas, at the crib playing Fortnite with your grandma.
Can I play Fortnite with your grandma?
I should have her play Fortnite.
Can you do a stream where you and her play Fortnite?
Dude, she can't actually control it. It like I've had her play Call of Duty before, and she was spinning in circles, looking at the ceiling and shooting the ceiling, and saying, "Why can't I look up?" And I go, "Grandma, you're staring at the ceiling. There's no more look up to look at." And she's like, "This is the floor." And I moved the thing for her to make her look down, and she goes, "Oh," and then she starts laughing and says, "I can't do this." I'm like, "Yeah, you cannot. You are correct."
That's awesome.
Grandma
That's so
Grandma
cool.
cannot game.
I want you to play Fortnite with your grandma.
She's like 70. She can't game.
Play Fortnite with your grandma, damn it.
One time I made a
It'd be
69 cake. When she was 69, we put a 6 and a 9 on it for her birthday, and we got 69 candles and fit them all on the tiny cake.
that's funny.
She was laughing so hard, not because 69, but because there were so many candles on that tiny cake that it was like sparkling and like sparks were flying off of it.
That's a fire hazard.
It was awesome. How does that even happen? I don't know
I want a
science.
cake like that when I'm 69.
I don't know science, guys. How does that happen? How do
You
sparks
see,
fly from fire?
becoming old sounds like cringe. Like becoming like old, like past
Hmm.
50.
Yeah.
I think I want to endure to 69 so I can go haha funny and then I'd be happy to die at that point.
No, I'm okay with being really old. You want to know why? Think about it. We're gamers. What we love to do is on gamer stuff. When we're
Okay,
89,
but
we can still
counterpoint
game.
crumpled spine, good luck.
You can get a pillow. It'll be okay.
Okay, but what happens when your hands stop working?
That doesn't. That only happens for either the exceptionally old or just people who are physically disabled for unrelated reasons.
My hands
Your hands don't
hurt
stop working
always.
when you turn 89. Okay.
Yes, they do.
Okay. Maybe you should just help your back now. and you start sitting better.
No. I'm gonna turn into a shrimp now.
No, this is why I actually sit properly. I'm not sitting
I'm
properly,
sitting in
chat.
a ball right now.
I lied. I'm not sitting properly.
I
Oh,
want to put my mouth on your ear.
okay.
Can I drink the bubbles?
No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about us, chat. I don't know why you
I,
listen.
I want to eat the bubble.
No, no, no. For audio listeners,
Bubble.
my background right now is bubbles, and I think the
It's
bubbles.
awesome.
I think it was a mistake because it is taking too. It is taking a lot of attention away from Kat, and she is just engulfed. I've never seen her blink autistically this much in one episode, and is kind of cray cray. Chat, I'm sorry.
This episode is awesome.
What
I
is
can't wait for our two podcast listeners to hear this one.
what is this sound effect?
I ain't got my license for this boat.
That's so cool.
I hope that's not like something racist in another language or something. Let's get us demonetized.
I'm about to come.
The Monetization Podcast.
I'm about to come.
That one is Squidward.
That's how I sound when I
Can
do it.
confirm.
I'm gonna make you morph for me. Why don't you
No.
want to morph? Why are you angry? Why don't you want to morph?
Chat, one time me and Kat were fucking going at it. Having insane, intense sex. And she went more for me. Guys, I'm not even lying, chat. This isn't even a funny. She did that. And
What? No.
I didn't know what to do. This was like when we just got together too. This was like a year ago. And she
Yeah.
did this shit to me.
You look cute morphing.
Oh my fucking god. That is insane.
It's a good look on you.
Chat, I can't do this.
It's awesome.
Chat, I'm sorry for this. These bits, these audio listeners are fucking gone. Look, chat. The more episodes that go on, the later.
The worse it gets. It's only going downhill.
The later in the, I think it's because we're doing it later in the day. We need to do it earlier. Look, chat. I'm sorry. We're just a little silly, and me and Kat have gotten more autistic recently. Maybe it has something to do with the VTuber model. Look, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna lick you now.
See, you're not helping. This isn't helping. It's not helping. Oh my fucking god. Okay, so. Okay, so the DNC is happening. That's right, the DNC is happening, and I'll explain. And what's happening. Wow, Cat's blinking. You wanna know what they're doing? So, the palace, they're having like a protest outside the DNC for Palestine.
Uh-huh.
And all the Republicans are like, they're bordering up their windows for the Palestinian protests. I haven't looked into that claim, but if that's true, holy shit, they are stupid. Why would they do? Kat, you're gonna.
I just thought of a thing.
Kat, you're gonna have to contribute.
But I
at
don't
some
know
point.
if it's funny or not.
I'm scared, actually.
I don't know why, but like a a pro a like free Palestine protest that gets intense enough that bystanders or like people that they're trying to make progress with are like actively covering itself made me think of like they're becoming their own Palestine
What? What do you mean they're becoming their
because
own?
because
Oh,
we killed them
oh my
for
fucking
uh
god.
funding Israel.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't technically don't do it directly, but yeah, we do. We people want us to. They want us to fucking send troops there. Dude, I remember. I'm gonna be real. Kamala has it, Chad. I think. I mean, I could be wrong, because we were wrong in 2016. But like, the reason Trump won is because he was an outsider who wasn't paid off by businesses. But now that's just out the window. He's been in
Now he
office.
is like the rep for the businesses.
Yeah, and all the shit he says is clearly for businesses. He's being paid by APAC now, and now he's just like ride or die for Israel. He used to be like, oh, he's not a politician. He's just a businessman who knows what he's doing. And he doesn't owe anything to any politician or any group. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, he does now. I mean, I'm not saying obviously back then he had his own personal interests as well. But now now they're also just attributed to what people dislike. That's why there's so many moderates and even people in the moderate right, or sometimes even far right, who liked Trump a lot back in 2016, but didn't dislike him in 2020 and hate him in 2024. Basically, I think it's over. If Joe Biden was still in, I think Trump would take it. People don't like Trump, but people really don't fucking like Biden. But Kamala's a new face. People are fine with Kamala.
Kamala has an approval.
Kamala.
Kamala.
There was a conversation between. I'm gonna give it to this person working at the Trump campaign. That's based. A person in the Trump campaign was talking to an outside Democrat, and the Democrat was like, this is how the conversation went. We've noticed that your team has been calling Kamala Kamabla.
Kamala.
And then actually, it's funny that you say that. That's exactly how the person responded. They went, Kamabla. And then they went,
Kamabla.
what does Kamabla mean? And they went, Kamabla. And then they were like, hello? And the person said, Kamabla.
Me coded.
Which is crazy.
Kamabla.
Which is crazy because as someone working at the Trump campaign, that's a Trump supporter being silly.
Kamabla.
Whoever did that, we need to go in and save that person. We need that person on our team.
No, we're saving them.
They're in the
silly army.
That person needs to join the silly side, which is not the conservative side. The
They
conservative
have too
side
much
is
whimsy.
the conservative
They're whimsy.
side.
I think they're whimsy, so that means I think they're also trans.
True.
I
The
feel like that
conservative
level
side.
of whimsy cannot exist in a cis person.
The conservative side is anti-silly.
Conservatives are anti-silly. You heard it here first, folks.
I think Trump is silly, but that's just because his egg hasn't broken yet.
His egg hasn't broken. It's crazy.
Trump is trans. Come on, guys.
I'm not gonna say no, but I don't necessarily agree. Make your case, please.
What do you mean? It's obvious. He's too silly.
Elaborate.
Okay, so first off, he's at least gay, bro. He blows kisses he blew kisses to Hulk Hogan. And not to mention how flamboyant he is. He's out there like, and who do we have? Obama. It's like
Obama.
He's like, and one time he was impersonating, I think it was Biden. He's like, Biden's over there like, oh, and like he just He was trying to
That's
sound
awesome.
he was trying to sound old, but he just started moaning.
That's awesome.
Let me look up Trump moaning for chat. I'm looking up Trump moaning for chat.
No.
Yeah, sorry, guy.
Banned.
Hold on. Donald Trump grunts and groans during rant about trans athletes. That's what it was. It was about
And just
trans
like that, the
athletes.
episode's over.
No, chat. We're gonna trust me. You're gonna be like, this is great. You're gonna be like, this is the best thing I've ever heard.
No, chat, it's Jover. It's Jover.
Oh, it was about lifting weights. He was like holding weights up in the air, and he's like, they're lifting weights. They're like, it's so hard. Like,
That's how I sound when I lift weights.
it was so
among
cool.
other things.
It was so cool. That's how I sound when I lift weights.
Among other things.
11 years. And her mother and father are screaming, "You got it! You got it, darling. I'm so proud of my girl."
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's his impersonation
Ow.
of trans athlete. Why did you say ow and your neck is stuck?
I crunched it.
Cookie. Crunch like cookie.
I twisted my neck and it crunched really loudly.
Yum yum yum. Yum your neck, I'm sorry. Is this the Bubble podcast?
It's the Bubble Podcast.
I think this might be the Autism podcast though.
No, it's the Bubble Podcast.
We can get more autistic than this. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you guys for watching.
I
This
hope
was awesome.
I hope you enjoyed this 26-minute long episode. They're just getting
Yeah,
shorter.
it was so cool.
I hope you guys enjoy. We love you guys so much,
Bye-bye.
and we're gonna get.
Thank you guys for
We're gonna
watching.
gangbang you guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.